The woman slipped off her bra and used it to cover the security camera. Then she violently flipped a table and wrenched off one of its legs. Outside, heavily armed tactical officers were closing in. Her time was running out. She quickly mixed cleaning fluid and bleach, soaked some paper towels in the caustic liquid, and carefully stuffed them into the hollow table leg. Finally, she rigged it up to a fire extinguisher. Just like that, she'd created a makeshift bazooka. Outside, the commander gave the order, "Move in!" All these agents, this much firepower just to capture one female operative? Was that really necessary? As it turned out, they had seriously underestimated her. Her name was Salt. On the surface, she was just a standard CIA agent, living a quiet life with her husband. That all changed the day an elderly Russian defector walked in, claiming he had a story to tell Salt. He spoke of a shadowy Soviet program from years ago, where infants were stolen and put through brutal training from childhood, molded into perfectly loyal sleeper agents. These Russian children, now adults, were embedded deep within American society, lying dormant for decades. And according to the defector, the very next day, one of them was set to assassinate the visiting Russian president during his trip to the US, an act designed to trigger a new world war. Salt almost laughed. A Russian agent assassinating their own president? It sounded absurd. She started to get up, ready to dismiss him, but then the old man dropped a bombshell. The designated assassin was Salt herself. The CIA higher-ups were floored. According to the polygraph, the defector wasn't lying. Salt immediately tried calling her husband. If these people knew this much about her, he could be in grave danger. But the call went straight to voicemail. With national security hanging in the balance, her colleagues had no choice but to treat her as a potential Russian spy and take her into custody while they figured out who should handle the interrogation. Her direct supervisor, Winter, was present, but questioning her himself was clearly inappropriate. Before they could decide, however, the defector made his move. Surveillance showed him using a concealed weapon in his shoe to take down the two agents guarding him with deadly speed before calmly walking away. A facial scan quickly ID'd him. He was a high-ranking figure in Russian intelligence. It looked like his story might be terrifyingly real. Back in the holding area, alarms started blaring. Salt grew frantic. She wasn't about to just sit there. Using the excuse of needing the restroom, she got out of the room. Security watching the monitors immediately radioed ahead to intercept her. Salt ducked down another hallway, but cameras were everywhere. She couldn't escape their sight. The order went out, locked down the building. Soon, Salt found herself cornered in a supply room. But as a top-tier agent, Salt's methods were anything but conventional. Using her makeshift bazooka, she blasted her way out, grabbed a weapon, and shot out a window. She hit the street, hailed a cab, and raced back to her apartment. All she cared about was her husband's safety. But when she got there, the apartment was empty except for their small dog. The dog walked over to an overturned stool. One look, and Salt knew instantly. There was no doubt about it. Her husband had been taken.